Hello, it's Ian and Jane again.
Hi.
If you've not seen us before, we're here doing the Edinburgh Fringe. This is day 11, show 2. Yes, show 2, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no, show 3. Yeah.
3.
Yeah, well, actually, one show we're not reviewing, but
Yeah, we just went
we just went to see something.
as guests.
Yeah,
But
as guests,
yeah,
but
yeah,
not.
so
So
it's
yeah,
the
we have.
second
Yeah, it's the second review of the
but
day.
it's the third
right?
show.
We're not quite sure who choice this was, but I'm taking responsibility for it. I think.
It's comedy section.
Yes.
I don't do the
So
comedy
Jane
section.
doesn't do comedy, but
Well,
you
I
occasionally.
do,
That's true.
but
That's not true.
I don't look at it.
No, so it's Rachel
Kaly.
Is it Kaly?
Well, it's got a Y on the end.
Oh, right, okay.
But I think it was a Kaly.
All right.
I think that's how she pronounced it. Hospital Hour.
Do you want to read a little bit of blurb?
So it's stand-up storytelling. Rachel got her first period the day Saddam Hussein was hanged. She's also notoriously mentally ill. Are these facts related? Probably. And then there's a quote. Shall I read that quote?
Well, yeah, you can actually. I think it might be relevant.
So this is from chortle.co.uk. The greatest stand-up show I saw all year. 5 stars.
Now, I don't remember picking this, but I mean, a 5-star review like that might sway it for some people. I did not like this show at all. I did laugh, but I only laughed about 2 or 3 times. I don't think we're the demographic. I think it was pretty full. It's not completely full, probably about half full. So the front 3 rows were full, sides weren't. I assume it's true, but we don't really know.
Well,
I don't think you laughed at all, did you?
I didn't laugh at all.
I got the impression that you were not.
If it was true, if all the stories were true, then it was deeply inappropriate that she gave away her father's email address.
Yeah, it's true.
Having said what she said about him.
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually.
I am left reflecting as to whether it is really true or that it was a sort of double bluff because
she's playing a character.
Well, if you just let me finish.
Yeah, right.
It's a double bluff that she has decided to do a show containing just about every taboo on the planet to see who finds it funny.
I don't think it covers every taboo on the planet, to be fair.
Okay, but pedophilia, quite explicit sex references, finding 9/11 funny, a deeply troubling relationship with her father, who she has said is a paedophile. A lot about mental illness, being, all the things she's tried, that she was at one point with a therapist who found her attractive. That's some of it.
I was quite perturbed by the fact that, some of the jokes really fell flat with the whole audience, but clearly quite a lot of the audience
thought it was hilarious.
Found it was funny.
I don't
think people were laughing, but they weren't all laughing together. Things that are hilarious, everybody laughs at. That was not what was happening. Odd people were laughing all the way through.
There was some people. There was a young woman behind us who laughed a lot.
And the guy next to her.
Yeah, and then there was behind us to our left. There was a group of, and I'm only saying they were young. I didn't turn around to have a look.
There were sort of 20 to 30.
Yes, usually. Between the 20 to 30.
A couple of people older, but we were probably the oldest in the audience.
The guy next to me was probably in his mid-40s with his wife and a boy who was, I don't know, 15 or 16.
Really?
I didn't hear them laugh, but he laughed 2 or 3 times.
I laughed a couple of times, but really, most of it I didn't find particularly funny. I didn't find it, no, not particularly funny. I didn't find it funny. I didn't laugh because it wasn't funny. And I've seen some very edgy comedy in the past, and laughed at things that I thought I shouldn't really be laughing at this, but it was funny. The problem with this was, I just didn't think that it was funny. You know, I don't think it's necessarily the subject matter. I mean, because it was particularly edgy, and there's a notice outside that says it's triggering and it refers to her mental health. But no, for me, it just wasn't. You know, I mean, we've seen some really good funny stuff in the last 11 days, 12 days.
Yeah, well, I agree with all of that, and I don't know how serious she was. I mean, everything was scripted. I mean, it is her first show, and she had everything written down. She said she wasn't going to use the paper after today's performance. I mean, maybe she needed that as a prop. Well,
I mean, the reality is that because she was throwing the pieces of paper on the floor, and those papers, the piece of A4 paper that were full. Now, she's not reading it.
She was using it as
prompts. She was using it as a prompt.
Yeah.
So she was talking around it, which is fine. And I sort of get that, really. If you need to, and it's your first show.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, she sort of said, I mean, one of her opening sentences, I'm mentally ill, but I've got my tablets with me on the desk, so you'll be okay.
Yeah,
that was an opening gambit.
I mean, let's see when it's on, and then we'll give it a start. I don't think we need to say anything more, really. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, if it does sound like your sort of thing, you have to go make your own mind up with these sort of things. We're not the demographic.
Nope.
And
I don't know.
We do have a sense of humour, but this wasn't it.
No. Well said. So it started today. It is on until the 24th every day. It is on at the Pleasance Courtyard upstairs at 4:20, and it is either £14 or £15, and it is an hour long.
How many stars?
I don't want to give it any stars. I can't. I don't think it's fair after what I've said. And I'll go with whatever
okay,
you
it's
say.
a 2-star review. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't tend to give 1-star reviews, but I think I did laugh 2 or 3 times, so on that basis. But it, like I've said what I've said. It's not for us. Okay, and we have to stand up by the things that we see and what we enjoy. I have to say, I didn't enjoy the hour. Really?
No, I didn't. No. Obviously, I didn't.
Interestingly, there was another reviewer sat at the side of me who, we've seen this before actually, who took her lanyard off. Now, I don't know whether that's the right thing to do or not really. She laughed a few times. I did hear her go, "Oh God," at one point, and clearly some of it is true because there was some footage of her having a procedure, wasn't there? A medical procedure.
Oh yeah, it's very strange.
So some of it was true, if not all of it.
Yeah,
but she didn't laugh that much either.
No, I mean it was interesting because she'd shown. I will just leave on this. She displayed several emails from previous email conversations with her father, who was, to all intents and purposes, estranged. And his email address was deleted. It was blacked out. And yet she ended it doing a live, getting people
to help her write an email, which is giving the end of the show.
And you did actually then see
his email address and hers.
Yeah, and hers. And there was a whole list of people that she'd been in correspondence with. And, it was her inbox, actually, which was...
Anyway, So if it sounds like your sort of thing, let us know what you think, because obviously it wasn't for us. Okay?
Yeah.
See you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.